guys, it's me again, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Since we're doing all the taking care of yourself theory, I literally break it apart to organ by organ. Mind you, I don't know all organ just because I'm not a doctor, not planning to be one. I have to say this every episode. I'm sorry, but yes. So if you're sick, if you're ill, please, I say this so many times, please go to the doctor. Don't come to a psychic as your first solution. But the reason I say that and I'm still sharing the disease is because, as you all know, taking care of yourself is soul, body, mind. Since doctor is taking care of your body, I am trying to take care of your soul. So, just let you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm simply sharing my personal opinion with you. While you are taking the proper treatment, what you can do for yourself is looking after your soul. So let's talk about spleen. We got no idea what spleen do. Honestly, we don't. I don't. Majority of us don't even know it's there unless you're a professional doctor. See? To normal people like us, we don't know an organ have a problem until it's actually have a problem or until it's actually broken. But the reality is, throughout the year cell consultation, I do see people coming to me with pattern. So right now I'm sharing the pattern with you. Let me roughly sum it up what spleen do. That little tiny things that in your body you don't even know exist. What it does is like your blood filter. I think that's how I can sum it up. It filters your blood. Therefore, it can start creating or generating the good blood cell, healthy cell that can help you fight whatever you have, virus or infection or whatever that is. So that's what spleen does. So since I'm not a doctor, I don't really know what it does. I would tell you the pattern that I see from people who seem to have a spleen problem. What I usually have is that client come to me, they tend to always feel weak, and then they feel drowsy, tired very easily. And I'm gonna say, as you guys all know, body is a vessel. Come on, by now you guys know what I would say. The body is the vessel of your soul. Your body will simply respond to what your soul command. And as you have already known after a couple of episodes what I'm referring, your spleen also reflect certain emotion that you are going through. And that particular emotion that you are going through, that your spleen is working and function as, is your worry. And since we already talked about fear earlier, and as many of you know, that how we respond to fear and worry were almost identical. That's why you were sometimes confused. Does my kidney have a problem, or does my spleen have a problem? Well, following is something that you can observe or see. Your kidney is working on your fear. Your spleen is working on your worry. Not necessarily fear, but it's worry. You worry about this. You worry about things that's not really happening. You worry about the future. You worry about that. You spend majority of your time worrying of something that is not happening. As you would know, the reaction are almost similar. You feel fatigue, you feel drained, you feel tired. You're not really swollen, but you feel not motivated and tired all the time. Because as soon as you're thinking about the future, you have worry, and then you don't know what to do. In this case, if you caught yourself, doesn't disregard your spleen is having problem or not, you start to realize, yeah, I do got worry all the time. I worry about this, I worry about that, I worry about things that never really happen, but I worry ahead of the time. That case, you will probably notice your pattern of behaving is you start to realize you got tired all the time, you fatigue all the time, you you will feel weak all the time. The reason of that is you don't feel you have power to protect yourself from what it is that you're worrying about. So therefore, to synchronize with your spleen, it would do just that, because it will somehow somewhat stop working. When your spleen is stopped working, what's going to happen to you is when you are exposed to the virus or things like that, you tend to get infected way easier. When you get bruised, it seems to take way longer time to recover. When you bleed, it seems to get bleed so much easier, because that's what your spleen does. So when it comes to your soul, you will feel just the same. When you are dealing with negative energy, when you are dealing with the comment that people say or things like that, you feel weak and vulnerable, like you cannot protect yourself of it. So in this case, you're thinking, okay, I get it. I kind of roughly understand. I have a worry all the time. I worry ahead of time. And yes, I am fatigued all the time. But then again, it's not kidney. It's not like you continue drinking water, then you're going to feel better, right? So in this case, what can you do to make your spleen back to its pace and start saying, yeah, I'm going to start fight for this body. I'm going to protect this body. I'm going to start creating healthy cell in order to fight all the immune, to boost immune system, to fight all the evil force outside this body. What are you going to do? In this case, I would say, stop worrying. When I say stop worrying, are you able to do that? No? Okay, great. I will give you other alternative then. When you notice you have spleen problem, actually, in this case, I will recommend you meditation is actually good. Meditation bring you back to the moment of now. Instead of worrying ahead of time, instead of foresee or thinking about things that's not even happening, it's very important for you to bring to now. What you have right now is things happening right now. What can I do about it right now? So I would say, among all the organ, meditation, to bring yourself to that everything will be okay. And it doesn't matter what you do, but it can be reading the book, it can be just simply breathing, it can be meditation, etc. It will all bring you back to that calm mode and tell you everything will be okay. Once you are able, we all have worry, don't we? It's unpreventable, but things worry come and go. The best way for us to do for our body, now we know better. Now we know our body will simply react to what our soul tells it to do. And then I do notice, I do get tired all the time, and yet I don't sleep pretty well either. I did get bruised, I bleed easily, and then, I feel weak and vulnerable all the time. It is this way your body is sending you a signal saying, listen, I need to boost my immune system, but I alone ain't gonna do anything about it. I only do what you were so command me to do. In this case, if you can somehow bring your soul into that strong mode, you are able to protect yourself. So instead of worrying about it, you have a lot of things that you can do to give you that muscle or confidence, saying, yeah, I do get the muscle to protect myself. Instead of allowing people to yell at me, bad mouth at me, I can say, can you please talk in a nicer tone? Can you please? There's so many nicer ways to, express your feeling, It doesn't always have to end in a violent way. But there's a lot of ways that you can even walk away from the situation you don't like to, too violent for you or things like that. That's also a way of protecting yourself. So as long as you start gaining your own muscle, and then you are able to, I would say, almost use your behavior to proven that you have a way to protect yourself. Therefore, your body will respond to your soul the same command of start creating healthy cell that would be able to protect you. So that case, as your muscle continue gaining, you will start to realize you no longer feel tired all the time. Of course, on top of that, all the junk food you have to look out to as well, because everything that you pick is pretty much reflect to what it is that you're going through anyway. So for many of you, in this very particular episode, how to take care of your spleen, understand you worry too much. You worry too much. So while you don't realize what this organ is doing, it is helping you creating all those good blood cells. So therefore, it can help you protecting or fighting against all those bad things that coming toward your way. If you want to do anything to boost it and make it stronger, you can start with your actual reality, your daily life. You know, the situation you feel vulnerable, the situation you don't know what you can do about it, you can start thinking, what can you do about it? Therefore, that may actually synchronize and sending your body a message saying, look, I can protect myself. Maybe you should strong up as well. And to many of you who do not know what to do yet, if you do cut yourself, worry too much, meditation is a good way. So spleen, that little organ we hardly ever see, but believe it or not, I do have a lot of clients have that problem. This is one of the few organs that actually require meditation. So hope everybody is well. You know, it only takes you to do something to make your body start getting stronger. Stay safe. Since you are staying at home doing nothing, start looking to which organ is crying out loud and asking for your attention. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website at ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye now.